Welcome to my review of the Fifine A20 speakers. This is a 2.0 system with no subwoofer included and is powered by USB with a speaker output 3.5mm. Now we have a volume down and a volume up, as well as a mute button when pressed or power off when held. Here is the RGB button. Let's show the different settings of RGB as we press the top. I powered it with a power bank just so we can see what it looks like. And here are different settings. Capacitive touch speakers makes it nice and simple without having to worry about pressing an actual button. And it works just with the press as we see here. To turn off the RGB, we just hold the button down and there it turns off. The height of these speakers is 12.8 centimeters and depth is 9.7 centimeters and the width is 8.5 centimeters. The cable interconnecting both speakers together is non-removable. It is also, for gap-wise, speaker between speaker 118 centimeters, and that's also about the same length as the USB and auxiliary 3.5mm connection on the back of the speaker. Mind you, to get audio, you connect to auxiliary and you connect the USB type A, you connect that to power. Now let's play some sound.
We've taken the time now to show you some of the tourism spots in Kitimat. What about local business? We're not just going to show you the tourism hotspots. We want to emphasize what we can do for local industry and local business.
Turn down one. Now I do wonder what happens if I turn it off all the way, like down volume-wise. It pretty much shuts off. I'm not hearing hiss either, so that's good. Now let's test a couple things such as the mute and power off. Mute. Unmute. Power off. And power back on. Just like that. Or maybe you just want your volume and you want some clean, good volume. Here's a little amplifier that I personally purchased, and it has an auxiliary, which is normally headphone out, and USB power in. Rather than using any special adapters, I use this and I crank up some volume. Now listen to this one. Yeah, that's not quiet by any means. Now this time I'm going to see if I can connect this to my mobile phone. And we can hear that there's a tune on my phone. And now I'm going to connect to the auxiliary.
Oh, it's not too late, and I wouldn't go without you. I might be able to ease your mind. Yes, it's magic. Don't believe me, just watch me, watch you. There's some relevant ends in your defense. You don't even know me, and it makes no sense. But if you seek, you will find it.
Now it's decent on the mobile phone, but it is more hollow sound than it is on PC. So it's an option, just as not as good as using this device to PC. And has good volume as well. What are my thoughts on the Fifine A20 speakers? In terms of auxiliary connection, it's pretty much as expected, but the volume does go louder than expected, mind you. However, I find with this USB adapter that I used, the sound is actually better than expected out of these small little speakers. It's not going to win any contest in terms of bass pounding, but for its size and for being only 4 watts, this is quite impressive. However, to improve this, it would be having USB direct, having the sound without having USB power to power the lights on the speakers, and then auxiliary to different connection type. Adapters, I'll leave those in the description. And in terms of your USB, you could get cleaner or less clean sound depending on the USB power connection type you have. If I connect this battery bank, it's actually more silent than it is right now connected to my PC. This is Eric of Spark eTech. Thanks for watching, and if you want to know more, ask questions below, and don't forget to subscribe and help this channel grow. And if you are subscribed or subscribing right now, then you, yes you, are awesome. Thanks again for watching, and have yourselves a most wonderful day.